Huge trade for Marcelo Brozovic. The Reds' boss brought in 3 new faces this summer, and the club's record transfer, Darwin Nunez, left his mark on the Fulham game. But it's the present that interests Klopp right now. With Thiago Alcantara's injury in the first game of the season, an obvious lack of midfield came to the fore. The Spanish midfielder had to leave the game in a 2-2 draw at Craven Cottage on Saturday. With Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Curtis Jones and Naby Keita also injured, Klopp is now short of options. To that end, Liverpool showed interest in Milan midfielder Ismail Bennacer on Sunday. The Algerian star played for Milan for 3 seasons and made over 100 appearances. He is considered one of Serie A's most dominant midfielders. But Milan won't let him go easily. The Rossoneri lost Franck Kessie this summer and doesn't want to lose another key midfielder again. Therefore, it seems unlikely that the Reds will take kindly to the offer. For this reason, Liverpool turned their course to Inter's star player Brozovic. The Croatian midfielder has a long-standing fascination with Klopp. His outstanding performance against the Reds in the Champions League last season increased the German coach's desire to work with him. According to reports, Liverpool are looking to make a trade deal for this transfer. However, after his effective performance, he concluded the contract extension negotiations with the club player positively. This agreement binds him to the Nerazzurri until the summer of 2026. However, there is still hope for his transfer to another team. According to the news from Italy, Inter is willing to use Roberto Firmino or Naby Keita in the trade. Firmino's contract is just 1 year away, but it's vital to the Liverpool cause. As a matter of fact, Klopp has already stated that he wants Firmino to stay in the team and that his place will not be filled easily. And some reports last week were that the Brazilian star would soon be offered a new contract. But with Keita it could be a very different story. Like Firmino, his contract expires next summer. He signed a £54 million contract from Leipzig in the summer of 2018. Big things were expected to land the iconic number 8 role at Anfield. But unlike Steven Gerrard in the previous number 8 post, Keita floundered badly at Anfield. He had bursts of potential during his 4 seasons on Merseyside. However, he suffered only 11 goals and numerous injuries in 117 games. He is indeed a huge disappointment for both the fans and the Reds coaching staff. Everyone knows what he's capable of, but how many times has this talent been demonstrated? But for whatever reason, Keita is a big money player who hasn't been successful in Liverpool's transfer. And with 1 year left on his contract, extending his contract doesn't seem like a likely course of action. Similarly, they will not want to lose him in a free transfer. Therefore, a possible trade deal with Inter for Marcelo Brozovic could be the perfect solution for all parties. Big blow from Liverpool to Arsenal. It has been suggested that Liverpool will sign Moussa Diaby, who has been reported as Arsenal's transfer target. Diaby, who plays for Bayer Leverkusen, was the most talked about transfer to Arsenal and Newcastle United this summer. Liverpool have not signed a player to replace Sadio Mane and Takumi Minamino, both wide-field players. Christian Falk has suggested that Diaby will be transferred to Liverpool at some future date, saying he is an excellent player for the German coach. I've always wondered why Liverpool didn't buy it sooner. It fits perfectly into the system and I think we'll see it there. But right now it doesn't look like it will be this summer, Falk said. Falk is generally reliable when it comes to transfers. He was one of the journalists in the past who predicted that Liverpool would sign Thiago Alcantara. But in this transfer, Arsenal is a real threat. The Gunners are still dealing with a winger this summer and it's going to be an exciting time, considering the transfer window ends in 3 weeks. Liverpool target turned down €11 million offer. Liverpool midfielder Mateus Nunes showed his fit for the Premier League with his performance over the weekend. The Portuguese midfielder gave Sporting another stunning assist in a 3-3 draw with Braga. The Reds started their Premier League season with a 2-2 draw away from Fulham, but suffered another midfield injury. Thiago was injured in the match and had to leave. Half of Liverpool's midfielders were injured and Klopp had to return to the transfer market. After Thiago's injury, Curtis Jones, Thiago, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain and Naby Keita were among the players who could not contribute to Liverpool's midfield. This could force Jürgen Klopp to buy a midfielder. Nunez was about to give a recital in the weekend's 3-3 draw with Braga. The Portuguese star showcased his strong dribbling and handling skills before turning to the determination to find a sculpted assist for Nuno Santos. Portuguese sources say the Reds are looking to sign the midfielder from Sporting for €59 million. It is even said that the player is waiting for the offer because he wants to play for Liverpool and compete in the Champions League. It has been reported that Wolves, one of the Premier League teams, offered an €11 million deal for Mateus Nunes, but the player turned down this offer. In addition, the Sporting club is also in the preparation phase. Liverpool have targeted Jude Bellingham in the long run, but fans are already worried for this season after ongoing injuries. Nunez could be the perfect solution for Reds now and in the long run. The 23-year-old is just what midfielder Klopp needs, as he has an excellent injury record in his rookie career and only missed one game when he tested positive for COVID-19 in March 2021. Liverpool need more midfielders with close to 100% ball availability since Georginio Wijnaldum left the club. Nunez is strong and enthusiastic in his defense, but can also push Liverpool forward with his speed, strength and excellent passing range. Reds thinks it's the best choice for the young star. Van den Berg spent his last term on loan at Preston North End at the Championship and put on a heavy performance at Deepdale. Burnley boss Vincent Kompany is looking to add the young Dutchman to the ranks at Turf Moor, but a loan deal with Liverpool has not been reached. Van den Berg attracts the attention of clubs in Germany. Liverpool have yet to decide what would be the best transfer style for Van den Berg and are assessing the situation with the player. Van den Berg was on the bench over the weekend in Liverpool's Premier League opening match when Fulham drew at Craven Cottage over the weekend. Liverpool spent £4.4 million in 2019 bringing Dutch team Swolles Van den Berg to England. He is currently considering options for the Reds to go to the club where Van den Berg can best complement his development.